Hey guys, it's Ashley with Lulies, and I was just going to make a quick video at someone's request to remove background in a JPEG and remove specific colors. Let me go ahead and put my do not disturb on so that way everybody doesn't... Lord, where is my note? There it is. Wrong spot. So my thing doesn't keep beeping. Okay. So this was a file that I was sent that someone is trying to print as a DTF transfer for one of their customers. And so the file that she sent me is a very small JPEG. It's labeled a PNG, but as you can see, the background little icon right here, this lock is in place, which means it's a JPEG. Because if I was to take the eraser right now, pop that, it's going to make a color. It's a JPEG. It has not got the transparency preserved. So to fix that, first we're going to unlock that, and so that way we can edit it. And then this is a 7x7 roughly. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Here's my image size. It's 72 pixels per inch. I'm just going to bump that up to 300, and we're going to put this on a 10x10 canvas. Actually, let's make it 12 by 12 because I'm going to remove the background. Okay, so here is what we're going to do. So for starters, we're going to remove the background. So I'm going to pull up my little magic wand, and I'm just going to click right there. I have my tolerance set to 50 right now. Usually it's at 100. Let's see how that looks with the 100 tolerance. It's still the same. I had it set to 50 earlier for some transparent pixels issues, very similar colors. So now that that is all selected and my layer is unlocked, I'm going to click delete. So I now have removed the background. 2 seconds, right? You'd never think it was that easy. Granted, removing the background on some images is really hard. This just happens to be a very simple, nice lined image. You know, sometimes you don't have a nice vector, you know. We have workarounds. So at least us in the crafting world do. I'm sure there's some digital designers out there that are just ready to choke me out. So, you know, it'll be all right. So now that we have this, she's going to put these on black and white shirts. Now, anybody that has done a DTF transfer on a shirt knows that the more ink you have, the more coverage that this print covers, the more it's going to feel like a big old plastic sticker. I don't care how soft a DTF transfer is. If there is no spacing anywhere in your print, it does feel like a big plastic sticker. Yes, they can feel softer, you know, but they're never going to have that screen print softness or a sublimation softness because all you're feeling is the shirt fibers. You're feeling the ink in these. So the best way to resolve that is to A, knock out the ink colors that you can, if you can, and of course always follow pressing your image with a T-seal sheet for your second press. I swear by them. They're amazing. They're such a game changer. But I digress. Okay, so to start, we know she's putting these on black and white shirts. And there's a substantial amount of black and white. So let's go ahead and start here. So currently this image is 9.5 by 8.4, which is great. She's looking at 9 by 9s, 9 by 8s. Perfect. So I'm not going to even bother with resizing anything any further than I have. So I'm going to go to select, and I'm going to select color range. Now there's a lot that you can play with this. So for starters, we're going to go ahead and remove the black. And as you can see, this box here has fully picked up everything in white is going to get removed. Now, we can always adjust the fuzziness, which can, you know, leave a little of the edges. See, you can see how it changes. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at that. At full throttle. Click OK. It already just selected all of my black. So now I'm going to click delete. You see the entire image there, and now this print is made for a black shirt. It's going to have a softer feel to it, kind of like half toning, you know. So when this one goes on a shirt, the black of the fabric is going to fill in that black, and it's going to look exactly like it's supposed to. So then I'm going to deselect. I'm going to go to File, Export, Export as a PNG. And I've already done this, but she asked for a video on how to do this, so I do want to go ahead and, walk you through the steps. So I would click Export, rename it. And as you can see, I've already done this a couple times. I named this Devrix for black shirts. Hit Save. Come back in here. This had closed out already. And then I'm just going to hit Control Z a couple of times until my black comes back. You can also go to Edit and Undo. So your choice. I like using the keyboard because my hands are already there. So then I'm going to click Deselect. And then I'm going to click Color Range again because we want to make these for white shirts. So I'm going to pull my little sample thing. And I'm going to click the white. All right. And then I'm going to click OK. So all of those, that is selected. So now I'm going to click Delete. All the white is now out of this print. Just like that. So now these are ready for white shirts. Deselect. And we're going to wash, rinse, repeat, right? Export as. Same thing. We export it as a PNG. Export. Devrix for white shirts. Save. And you're done. And that is the quick and dirty of removing a background on a simple image and also knocking out some colors. And you can really do that with any color. Now, granted, if you've got like gradients and stuff, you're going to rip your hair out if you actually try to knock those out. I don't recommend it. So, all right. Well, hit like, follow, subscribe, whatever you got to do. And just let me know if you guys have any more questions that you would like a video on how to do.